All right, y'all. As always, there's two sides to a story. I'm not gonna let just one story dictate everything, because again, there's two sides to it, and some of the shit you guys aren't really even being told. Now, with that being said, let's take it back 6 or 7 months ago on Sideshow Freaks, when I was under my screen name that everybody knew about. I would go around, and on the customs thread, I would leave comments on whether if it was a Rain Man thread or if it was an upcoming figure or whatever. I was sitting there leaving comments, and none of those comments weren't even negative. Who do I have following me replying back to a comment that I left being sarcastic? Michael. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, why the fuck is he acting like a dickhead? Oh well, maybe he's just on one today, I don't know. Kept going about it. Kept going, following me around, leaving all these comments. And I'm like, why is he being a dickhead about it? I left it alone. Still kept doing it. So I started asking around, yo, why is Magnus sitting here acting like a dick towards me? What's his problem? Some of these other people said, dude, it's not just you. His character has changed. He's all of a sudden started acting like these dicks on Sideshow Freaks. There's these 20 percenters is what I call them. 20% of the people on Sideshow Freaks make that form pretty much difficult to enjoy because of just the way that they are. And then there's the 80% that are cool as hell. So a year ago, if you were to sit there and say, yo, is Magnus one of those 20 percenters? Absolutely not. I would have told you, hell no, he's not that type of person. So I go around asking, what's up with this dude? Why is he acting like this? Oh, it could be several reasons. And I'm not going to put all your info out. But the shit about your girl was one of them. Your overpossessive girlfriend was one of them. You didn't tell me that. You told other people that. And I heard that from 5 different people. So the thing is this. Don't come to me and don't bitch at me about something that I used for ammunition. That was your fault. If you would have kept your own personal business to yourself instead of blanting it out to the world, none of this shit would even pop up about her. But you did. So I didn't talk about nobody's family. Let's get that straight. Before anybody sits there and starts talking about, oh, you said something about your family. No, I didn't say shit about nobody's family. I talked about an overpossessive girlfriend. That was it. Okay? Now, people were sitting there saying because of that whatever it is, he's getting addicted to Sideshow Freaks and he's becoming one of those 20 percenters. I never would have believed them when they sat there and said it. But now look at it. When was it? Last week, after Fancom was over, I talked to Q. And everybody knows who Q is. It's like a biblical sin if you talk to Q because he recasts heads and he sells them. You know what? I just sat there and I was like, everybody talks shit about this dude. I'm going to hit him up on eBay and I'm just going to ask him, why do you do what you do? Do you realize that you're pissing a whole bunch of people off by sitting here doing this? He laid out everything to me. He sat there and said that so many people on Sideshow Freaks are hypocritical about shit that they talk shit about him, but yet they're buying heads from him. He's got a list of names of people who have bought head sculpts from him, but they won't leave feedback because their screen name will lead them back to Sideshow Freaks. So they keep it on the down low. He gave out a list of names of people I would have never suspected that would talk shit about him, but they buy the heads from him. So that's just weird for me. But anyway, so I find out he went to Fancom. He was there. So I'm like, damn, the majority of people from Sideshow Freaks were there. A lot of artists were there. A lot of artists that have issues and problems with what he does. So I posted a thread on OSR and I was like, how come nobody approached him in a civil manner to discuss about it? I didn't mention nobody's name. It was nothing negative at all. And people were actually replying, making comments, very curious as to why nobody said anything about it. What does Magnus do? Jump in the thread, call me a piece of shit, all kinds of names. But you think I'm just going to sit back there and just let somebody come out and just call me this and that when I didn't say nothing about this dude at all, period? So yes, I used what I had, what was ammunition, and I retaliated back just like anybody else would sit there and do. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to feed into this anymore. And I blocked him from the thread. That was it. Done case. But before he was blocked, some guy jumped on. He said, you know what? I don't know you. I don't know who you are. But it seems like Odell is right because of how you jumped into this thread and how you reacted. He didn't mention nobody's names, but yet you jump on here and you start calling him this and that. You just proved everything that Odell has said about Sideshow Freaks and how some of those people can be. One person sat there and said that in the thread. Don't deny it. So I blocked it. It was done case. Again, if you were to ask me a year ago, is Magnus a YouTube troll? No. Does Magnus sit there and post videos ranting about anybody? No. Would Magnus sit there and disrespect an artist's work? No. And I'll get to the disrespect here in a minute. I would have said no to all of that. But now look, after a whole entire year, here you are trolling the YouTube, going around leaving all kinds of comments based on me. When I already sat there and said, you go your way, I go my way, and it's a wrap. It's done. But you continue to sit there and go on. To where number two, now it's starting to make you leave videos, rant videos. Used to sit there and do nothing but videos on Rain Man's work or any custom figure work. Now you jumped to the low level of doing rant videos. I do them. Yeah, I stoop down to that low. I'll admit it. I hate doing it, but I've done it. But I never would have expected for you to do it. Now you're doing it. Now the disrespect to the artist's work, look what you're doing now. You went on Sideshow Freaks and you posted a thread saying Denny Kim's company, sitting there saying a giveaway, a head sculpt giveaway to support your rant towards me. A gift that Denny Kim gave you at Fancom. He gave it to you for showing up there and supporting his work. And look what you're doing now. You're about to give away that head sculpt because you have an issue with me. That's fucking childish. That really is. Put up a video and just talk shit about me. But why give away something that Denny Kim gave you and then you post it on Sideshow Freaks because that's the only form you can do it on, because God forbid if you post it on OSR, they're going to ban your ass in a heartbeat. But on Sideshow Freaks, that's where you get your support from. And I think the last person, Darth Vader, left a comment up there saying that don't feed the troll. Act like he doesn't exist. And he was talking about me, calling me the troll. Don't feed into it. Act like I don't exist. And I tell people that. Act like I do not exist. If you have an issue with me, then act like I don't exist. Unless I mention your name, which I don't, then act like I don't exist. If you don't like my channel, act like I don't exist. Clipper King, for one. I have not said a word about this dude in months. I don't watch his videos no more. I haven't watched a video in months. I only heard about the Interbay video that he did of the Michael Jordan figure. I didn't even look at it because I don't want to support his channel anymore. I don't care for the character that he is, so I don't support it no more. I don't talk shit about him no more. It's been a wrap. But for some reason, he continues to watch my videos and he continues to feed himself into the drama. If you go and look, he will leave paragraphs of comments towards me, negatively towards me. But then if you look at other people's videos of them showing their custom work, you'll never get that from him. You may not get a comment, period. Or you may just get a few words and that's it. But he'll feed into the drama. Why can't people just sit there and just do what I do? And if I don't want to look at your videos no more, if I don't support your channel no more, then just fucking act like that person doesn't exist. But people can't do that towards me. This is why I get inbox messages on my YouTube. This is why I get subscriptions. Is because that people are knowing more about me, because everybody will feed into unnecessary bullshit. And the next thing you know, there's a video going up about Odell. Odell's this, Odell's that, Odell's this, Odell's that. I've already stated from the jump, I'm very opinionated and I have a big mouth. And I'll sit there and I'll say this or that. God forbid if you jump on Sideshow Freaks and you disagree with a Rain Man figure. You get attacked. That's how Sideshow Freaks is. But you don't get that on OSR. You can put up how you feel about a figure, and some people will jump in and just give their 2 cents about it, and it's a wrap. Sideshow Freaks has changed who you are. It has. It's changed your attitude, and it's made you one of those 20%ers. Because here you are now trolling YouTube, talking shit about me. Something I would have never expected for you to do towards anybody. Second, putting up rant videos. Never would have expected you to do that. Not even about me or anybody else. And lastly, you would sit there and give away something that an artist gave to you as an appreciation of you showing up and supporting his work. And you decide you want to sit there and give away that head sculpt to sit there and to support a rant video on me. I didn't make you did it. You did that. Got Denny Kim's company's name plastered all over on Sideshow Freaks on that thread. That's a shame. What do you think that he's thinking right now when he sees that thread? Denny's going to probably sit there and be like, why would you give away something that I gave you because you have an issue with this guy? What do you think Denny's going to say? You probably didn't even think about that. And that whole video that I did about that rap that you did, man, I did that shit days ago. I just posted it today because you pissed me the fuck off with that video. After I told you, you go your way and I go my way, and then that's it. But you decided to sit there and press it even further. So that video I did that shit days ago. And I said to myself, I'm not going to publish it. I did it for a laugh. I got my laugh and that was it. And I left it alone. And that was days ago. I had no intentions on putting that shit up. But now you want to sit there and put my name out on blast on everything. So anyways, I figured I would sit there and give everybody the other side of the story. It's your choice if you guys want to listen and believe it. I'm not expecting for you to believe it. The thing is, my life goes on. After this video, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck who posts what else about me. I really don't. That contributes to this whole rant. Life goes on for me. I just got promoted. If y'all remember months ago when I said I may not be on the tube that much because I'm knee deep in the books, hard work pays off. I got promoted. Number 2, I only got another year in Ohio and I'm heading over to live in Italy. Orders came down. I'm heading out there to Aviano. That's just how life is. Am I happy about it? Fuck yeah. Because I want to be able to live in Europe for a change and be outside of the United States. So life for me moves on. These plastic figures don't stop. They don't sit there and change who I am. I'm going to still keep doing what I'm keep doing, and I'm still collecting. I may not have nothing to show right now, but that's because I have other priorities than YouTube, than Sideshow Freaks, than putting together a custom figure. They're coming. So, Clipper, to answer your question, yes, you will see a lot of figures that are headless. It takes time to get these projects right. I don't want to sit there and do a custom figure and it comes out shit. I don't want that. So, they are coming. Yes, I have a lot of headless figures, but they are coming. So, I don't know why you still watch my videos, but that's on you. Whatever. I don't give a shit. It's Tuesday. I'm going on about my day. Y'all take care. Peace.